Whew, it's a great question. So the prospect of eXp Commercial was so fascinating to me because after running my own boutique firm and beating my head against a wall for 15 years, I was actually afforded this ability to transfer all the risk, transfer all the liability, transfer all the administrative work, and really just get transactional again and have fun. To be able to scale economies on a level that I would never be able to do myself in a traditional brokerage model is just mind blowing. So not only do I get to be transactional again, I'm actually providing all kinds of tools and resources to my agents and people that I bring on underneath me that I would never be able to afford. So it was important to me to maintain the legacy of my brand, and it was incredible that I was offered this place where I had the umbrella of a huge engine and I was able to retain all my legacy that I had built over 36 years. So it's just a value add situation. I still am my brand, and now it's brokered by eXp Commercial with so many more opportunities available to me. Nothing has changed in my business since moving over. The tech package is just unbelievable. I would spend thousands of dollars every month just to provide my agents the tools that were necessary for them to survive, not even thrive, just to survive and actually have a business. However, with eXp Commercial, we're afforded Build Out and SkySlope and all these other incredible tools like Reonomy, where you can actually go find the business, not just wait for business to come to you. So it's just a much more proactive way of doing real estate, and it has saved me thousands of dollars every month, and I'm able to scale so much faster because eXp Commercial provides all this to the agents underneath me. Being a small broker owner is exhausting. It's always up to me running the company to provide my agents with education, to keep them in the lines, to keep them out of trouble, to constantly be coming up with new programs and workshops so that they're in the know every single day. The incredible thing about eXp Commercial is now the only thing I need to know is how to plug them into those systems that are already in place. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned agent. It doesn't matter if you've never done any commercial transactions at all. We have everything built in to help people learn and grow from wherever they're at. However they enter the company, we've got you covered. So for me, it's saved me so much time and so much money, and I've done more than triple my income since my short time here in eXp Commercial. One of the really fun things about eXp Commercial is that although co-brokering across state lines is allowable through most brokerages, it's just unattainable. With eXp Commercial, because we're a cloud brokerage, it's 100% doable. There's a few states that are turf states, so we would refer those out, but everywhere else we're able to call the local designated managing broker in that state, and they support us in conducting real estate transactions across state lines. We've been so successful. We've actually been able to retain clients, national clients, who are using our services in 10 other states around the state of Nevada, which is really not only helpful to us, but it's helpful to the client as well, because they don't want to have to be farmed out to 10 different agents. We know everything about their business, we know how they operate, we know their inner workings, and we know what they need. So by having the support of designated managing brokers in other states, we're able to actually service that client in a very deep level, and we don't have to give that business away anymore. One of the other benefits is being able to collaborate. When you have 89,000 agents on the realty side and you have just under 1,000 agents on the commercial side, there is so many referrals and collaborations and joint ventures that are going on that it's just boosting everybody's business. One of my favorite things, we talked a lot about the training. One of my favorite things when I'm training new agents is to get them on the workplace and get them tuned into referrals. So my newer agents have been able to not only survive, but thrive and build business quicker, sooner, and faster than any other agents I've ever trained, simply because of the referral system. So it took the real estate industry a very long time to adapt to technology and actually embrace it. However, technology is not something of the future. Technology is right here, right now. And I know no other brokerage other than eXp that's embracing it and using it to fuel agents in the way that they are. So if you're with an older traditional firm, which, I grew up in and I cut my teeth in a firm like that, I would highly suggest that you at least take a look at the model, because there's no way you can lose. These traditional brokerage firms are taking huge pieces of the commission in the pie, and by the time your business funnels down to you, you're getting paid half of what you could get paid versus a model like this.
So I'm 6 years into commercial real estate now, and eXp Commercial definitely provides the tools necessary for new agents to build their business. The biggest thing is being able to source deals and transact, right? So they give you the tools to do that, to be professional and compete with the big box firms. So it's just a matter of who's willing to put in the work and make the calls and set the appointments. It's not just your, random AI, whatever. They're actually very, very top-notch tools used by other big commercial firms. So Reonomy is one of my favorites. That's very accurate with off-market phone number and email information. So it's great for farming and sourcing new property owners and for potential listings. As well as build out. I love doing my own offering memorandums. I do them in like 20, 30 minutes. Once we get to the higher ticket deals, obviously we farm it out, but just for smaller sales under 5 million, it's easy to use that. Very user friendly. SkySlope's been great. I've been able to get paid super fast, which was very refreshing. And yeah, I love it. And we still outsource a few things, but it is just by choice. Anybody can absolutely be successful with what they provide. We have multiple cash flowing properties. Multi-generational wealth is set up for us and our agents. We have a structure to where the Junge group actually buys into investment properties and they get returns via the waterfall method. Is whatever you put in, what you get out. Pam we actually have like a 5-year plan, give or take, and she ultimately wants to retire and go to Utah. And she'll never retire. She's going to always be selling real estate, but she's just going to be in a cabin in her slippers selling casinos and industrial properties. But we ultimately want to help our agents build generational wealth along with ourselves. And within a couple years, we'll be able to say that as a fact. I'm on the Industrial Logistics Committee with Pam Junge and Jabin Starnes. We revamped it. We actually had an old version with Charles Swansburg, who's still very in eXp Commercial and helps with the industrial education. He's an amazing resource. But the new one is with me, Pam, and Jabin, and we have been doing it every other Tuesday. We bring in interviews with big industrial brokers across different markets and different companies. And then we also go over stats coast to coast. We bring in agents and they can give us their hometowns. We're happy to provide some market reports and stats and dig into any industrial deals they have, as well as we're also a resource for any referrals. So nationwide, between me, Pam, and Jabin, we're able to help with pretty much almost any industrial transaction. And that's what the main reason for the committee is there for, to be able to field those bigger deals with agents who need some help. They need some guidance, they need some mentorship, and that's how commercial real estate should be done. And then, I'm actually very surprised with our progress. We've had a solid 15 to 25 people every single week, and it's just been growing. So we encourage you guys to tune in and see if you like it. It's a lot of good education and opportunity for networking and referrals. We encourage everybody to go check out at least 3 brokerages. The simplest way to put it, the way I like to put it, is as long as you're a hard worker and you can source your own deals, it's just a matter of putting it on a spreadsheet. Go to 3 other brokerages, compare the model, do some mock transactions, $1 million, net commission 2.5%, 3%, take away all the splits, all the transaction fees, see what your bottom line is. And I'm very confident, and I've never ran any numbers on any other company that's even close to eXp. So the biggest thing would be the cap on commissions. You pay $20,000 a year, and then there's minimal fees after that, and you get 100% of your deals. And that's just unheard of for commercial. It's a very lucrative business, and one deal could potentially change your life. And we're all about that, and we're also about people getting started from the bottom and working with tenant reps and leases, and those are the deals that help you learn the industry inside and out, working with different companies and business owners, and that's definitely a great place to start. And eXp Commercial is one of the best options, and obviously the best option, but being unbiased, again, go check out 3 other brokerages and then you can come tell me what you think. So the license portability is an amazing opportunity with eXp. Obviously, it's a state license issue, so everybody encourages you to reach out to the designated manager of that state directly before taking any action, because every single state's different. We have the 3 classifications of the green, all access, then there's the limited location state, and then there's the turf state. So even with the green state, you want to call that broker and make sure you are operating within the state's guidelines. It's different with commercial leases and sales. So with license portability, it's been a great opportunity to take advantage of eXp's platform because we're able to connect with different designated managing brokers and facilitate our clients' needs. Every single transaction is different and every state's different. You obviously want to reach out to each broker and make sure you're operating within that state's specific guidelines, whether it's a lease or a sale. But us at the Junge Group, we have an amazing client right now who's expanding all over the country, and we've been able to help him secure 10 to 12 leases now in 12 different states, and he'll be in all 50 states in the next 4 years. And the first rounds are just occupying, and then we're going to turn into sales and investment properties, and it's going to be an amazing growth for us, the company, and eXp, and the agents that we bring in. So it's a great opportunity. Reach out to your broker first.